My name is Katie Sheridan, and I've been living in I moved to Albuquerque in 2005. Before that, I lived in Rio Rancho, and I moved to New Mexico in 1998 from California. I love it. I love the sunlight. I love the spacious skies. It was a place like a lot of other people I was sort of drawn to. I had been a voter all my life. In 1960, in the Catholic school where I went in Georgia, we had mock elections. I was one of probably 3 people in this small Catholic school that voted for Richard Nixon. So in our mock elections, so I always enjoyed kind of not running with the pack. So Richard Nixon got my vote. So it's my voice. It's the way I get to make an impact, or one of the ways I get to make an impact on the direction my country goes. I really wanted to participate in this one, but it was a really rainy day, one of our rare rainy days, but it was windy and kind of an uncomfortable day to be outside. And so in the latter part of the day, I decided I really had to get over there to vote. So I walked over to my polling place to vote. I knew I had to have an ID, so I took my voter card. So I went over there and I handed them my ID card, and they said I couldn't vote. So she called somebody over, and he said I could vote, but I had to have a photo ID. And they said, "Do you have a photo ID?" And I said, "Well, yes, I have a photo ID, and then they asked me if I wanted to go home and get it. And I said, "No, I don't want to go home and get it." I walked over here in the rain, and I don't want to go home and get it. This ought to work. So they gave me a ballot and the envelopes and all the rigmarole that goes with a provisional ballot. And then they told me I would have to go to the city clerk's office within the next 10 days in order to have my ballot, authorized or certified or something like that. And by then I was so annoyed. And when I left there, I was just totally annoyed with the whole process, because I think my voter ID that they gave me in 2008 ought to be enough. And I think it, I think it disenfranchises people. I think this law is just going to make it even more disgraceful, because people that want to vote will not be, will just throw up their hands and not be able to. And some of them, it'll cost them a lot of money to get the documents that they need in order to vote. And we'd be fools to fall for this